All right, so came out to Lucy Park today to check welfare of everybody and give them some food and check on the condition of the pond again and see had anybody with the city come out here and hopefully not put any kind of herbicide or anything in it. Doesn't look like they've done anything to it, which is good. Yeah, the pond is still covered in a lot of this duckweed, but I just made a circle around the pond, and I want to show you. You might not be able to see. I can see the ledge through the water there, the concrete ledge right there. It's visible. You can see. I can see turtles and fish fry in here. The pond is teeming with life. Okay, girls, settle down. That's our two Chinese girls. And it's very easy to see the turtles in here. Basically, what I'm showing you is the water quality is much improved out here. You may not know it unless you are out here as often as I am, but the water quality here in the recent past wasn't great. It had an odor, of course, because there was always trash in it and a lot of rotting branches and stuff that they pulled quite a bit of that out of here. But the water was always stagnant. And because the one thing that they need to do out here that they don't have any kind of aeration. This pond really needs a pump, a fountain in the middle for aeration. But with all the duckweed in the pond here, this water quality is much better, because normally at this low level of light where the sun's just about to go down, you wouldn't be able to see this clearly through. Now it may look green and dirty to you, but this water is the quality is much improved, and it even has a nice fresh pond water smell. It had a stagnant, really bad smell before, and that's gone. And fresh pond water, clean, relatively clean pond water, that has a smell just like fresh cut grass has a smell, and fresh rain has a smell. Well, a freshwater pond sort of has its own healthy smell. And I can smell this. There's a turtle right out there. And this water is much more clean than it has been before all of this duckweed was here. So, and you can do some research on it. Duckweed is beneficial for pond water quality. It will soak up the excess nutrients that often otherwise would lead to an algae bloom. So the duckweed is preventing algae blooms, and it soaks up heavy metals and all that kind of stuff. It cleans the water, and that's what's happening out here. This water here, I have not seen it this clean in quite some time. It may look green and murky to you, but the fact that I can see these turtles, swimming almost a foot underwater, you weren't really able to do that before. As soon as they dove under and they got more than an inch underwater, I mean, it was like murky, dark brown before. And you could not see turtles diving like that, swimming underwater like that. So I'm really happy with what the duckweed is doing for the water quality out here. So hopefully all you people on rants and raves have stopped your bitching and misinformation and wanting the city to do something about it, because they don't really need to do anything about it. When winter comes, quite a bit of this is going to die back anyway. But other than maybe scooping this out with some nets, and thinning it out just a little bit, nobody needs to do nothing for this. It's helpful for the pond. That means it's a healthy habitat. And I'm seeing down on this other end, I see a lot of little, the water's teeming with little fish fry, which is good news, because I believe it was last year there was a big fish die-off in here. The water was very anoxic. There had been algae in here before, and a lot of the fish died. And I believe it killed some of the geese too. There was probably some algae toxin in here, but definitely the water was very oxygen depleted. And I came out here and found it looked like every fish in the pond was dead out here. They were all belly up and rotting. It was pretty disgusting. But it's in much better condition now. And when you guys visit Lucy Park, think of the turtles too. I bring out, when I think about it, I bring out floating pond fish pellets that I feed my turtles back at the rescue. And every now and then I'll load up a bucket of that and bring that out here. But they'll eat floating fish food, and they really like it. They come around because they're used to getting scraps when somebody's out here feeding the birds, usually throwing them bread. If they throw it in the water, the turtles have learned that they can get food too, so they're conditioned to come up and beg for food too. It's pretty cute. All right, we'll see you later, girls. It was a hot one today, huh?